Testing 1, 2, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's happening. Oh, it's happening. We are back. Happy post 4th of July. But it's time for the expert playlist. It is time. It is the time. And of course, with my usual preamble, it's time for more Final Fantasy XVI. I cannot, actually, deal with how well crafted this game is. Although I do feel like we kind of cut the last stream a little short. People were kind of going crazy in Brooklyn, at least in my neighborhood. People were kind of losing their minds a little bit. Unfortunately, it was the 4th of July. The hood noticed, and everyone and their mom were setting off fireworks. My mic would not abide. My microphone was not very happy about this, and I decided to just take one for the team rather than eat myself alive. But we're back. And thanks to, again, the innovation that is the active time lore system, you can now return to where you were a day and a half ago and still know what the hell is going on in the story. So in our last episode, we learned that the mother crystals, we learned about the mother crystals, right? Okay. Though the people of Velastair rely on the crystal mined from these mountains in their everyday lives and flock to the aether-rich lands around them in pursuit of their blessing, Sid posits that it is in fact the mother crystals and their ability to draw aether from the earth that is the reason for the Deadlands advance. That's interesting. And the few who learn the truth are hunted down by those in positions of power. Those whose power rests on their control of this crucial resource. Which is crazy to me. Crazy to me. Like, how can your kingdom rely on the subjugation of beings more powerful than you, but only if they are in and of themselves powerful enough to control the magic they wield? It's such a gamble. It's like playing Russian roulette. And as we have seen, as we have personally seen in the past with Clive and his brother and what happened with Jill, it really is like playing Russian roulette. Like, it can go anywhere with these Dominion. Dominion. Why do I keep saying that? Dominance, excuse me. It can go anywhere with these dominants. Never a clear-cut path to success with these guys. No, there's always a caveat. You're on the verge of being screwed. You know, all we have to do is literally wait for these people to actually realize that they have world-ending god powers, and then they'll stop letting people spit on them in the streets. You know, they just need a Magneto-like figure to just put them in line and say, hey, stop taking that shit. You can make fireballs with your eyeballs. The Dame, an ally of Sid's cause who makes her home in Northreach. It is she who informed the hideaway of the redeployment of the Sambraquois legions following their chastening by I don't know this person. Wallowed at Belinus Tor. And it is she who will secure Clive's passage through the Northreach checkpoint. Okay, so I'm assuming we're going to meet the Dame. Thank you, Active Time Lore. Totally with it. Living for it, even. 'Cause, Nah, it's what? Doesn't everyone run into effing walls? Don't judge me. Pfft. Oh, I'm about to beat his ass. I like any game that gives me like a healthy selection of just mobs that I can just blitz through like a demon. I am very curious about this potential new ally though. Excellent. Woo! Hello. Ooh. You can charge up moves during finisher animations? Those things proc even during... Ooh. I'm learning. God, I love playing the most un-Final Fantasy ever. Okay. Holy shit. What? Okay. I'm like, whoa. 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 What? I don't like that. I'm not buying that. I am buying... Wait, what's this? Use L3 and R3 when the limit break gauge is filled to semi-prime, improving battle performance for a short period of time. I really want this, though. Well, fuck it. I'm getting this. I don't care. I'll earn another 100. F it. I'll have to get rid of Heat Wave, unfortunately, and I really like Heat Wave because it deflects projectiles. But of course, make me pick between. Why do I only have 2 buttons? I want more buttons. Sorry. Lost control a bit there. I really haven't felt the need to equip anything else. Whether via, you know, usefulness or not, it just seems like... I mean, unless I was using all of these things, all of these auto attack things, which I think are great. I think they're great. Like, if I wanted to give my mom Final Fantasy XVI, you know, I put on all of these things, all the auto dodges. Let her go ham, you know? Ignition. Oh, I can't wait to use that. I just wish there was something that Clive could use to pop enemies into the air. I mean, Heat Wave was that thing, but there's no follow-up. You'd have to do a pop-up, switch, do a little grabby grab, and then switch back just in time to use Ignition in midair. I mean, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, but... Ooh, chocobos. Where'd they go? Wait, those aren't they're raptors. All right, Torval, you ready? Love button? Love button. Wait. Love button for the dog. Love button. Okay, that's cheating. Get it, boy. Beep. You know what to do, boy. Get him! Oh, they're too big for me to grab into the air. I get it now. What? Oh, that's great. Oh, man. That's... That's awesome. I'm still hearing battle music. Oh, shit. No! I don't want to fight you! No! I'm not killing another chocobo. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. You can't make me kill another one. Thank you. Thank you. Let me run. I'm not killing any more chocobos. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I don't know what's wrong with this game. It's not fair. I don't want to kill any more chocobos. I'm not about that life. I'm just saying, like, it shouldn't be a thing I have to do. Like, just random chocobo just joins the battle. Like, I didn't fight. I don't want to fight you. Chill. See? They're not even hostile. I don't even know how the chocobo got involved in the fight in the first place. Look at these beauties. Look at these giant chickens. Giant chickens of nature. I love them. What's up, buddy? Too bad there's no pet the chocobo button, you know? Look at them. They're docile. They don't even attack you. They're just chilling, you know? Let them get their greens. I'm not killing. I'm not doing it. We do not kill flora or fauna that we do not need to. Unless it's for a side quest. You know, in that case, then I'm sorry. I'm just...
North Reach.
About to North Reach these items. 2 gil. As a game designer, why would you even spawn that? Why would you? The fuck is that? Ooh. 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 Bodied. Excuse me. Can we, like, unfollow this quest? I don't need this on my conscience right now. Unprioritize that. Get it off my screen. See, you can't do it. It never lets you do it. I have tried this. See, look, it's balls. Unprioritize. Now close. And it's still prioritized. I guess they really want me to speak with that person at the inn about a meal. There's no other explanation.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope that Dame has friends in the south.
Oh, I bet they did. I mean, yeah, she's a dame, but are we implying that she's from a brothel?
What did you say was in these pies again?
Venison.
Welcome, good. Back off, Branded. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
Racism.
Oh, and a chine of roast end.
Like a plum. for the apple of your eye.
Would you even sell it to me?
With reds, whites, ales, meads, ciders, perries, murrays.
He's basically got everything. Ooh.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
Welcome.
You're not carrying anything better than what I've got, bruv.
I'll be here if you need me.
Indeed.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Are you gonna buy something or not?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my brand.
She's gonna have fun with this
You
one.
gave me this, and no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
She's an interesting character.
Madame.
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
We don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up.
Was I not standing here the entire time?
Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
It's a bit much, isn't it?
That wasn't so bad.
You know.
It wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Hey, man. You chose this. Oh, whoops. What am I doing?
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Looks like a building. Am I being reductive and mean about this? Is it me? Looks kind of ordinary from here. She's got nothing for me, does she? No, nope, nope.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it?
I suppose.
I told you. It's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Well, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh.
Right? Like, that's not even a good answer. Don't do that.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Okay, see, this we can prioritize. You know, it's got the little red thingy on it. That means relevant.
I should probably start here.
Relevant. Relevant story details. Veil courtesan, tell me things.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before.
Hey, don't be selfish.
She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
You know, while I appreciate a lot of these quests, a lot of them, there are nice little bits of exposition and world building in them, but
I suppose you'll need something to remember me by.
And I suppose I'll need to get my coin purse.
anyway, yeah, you know, while I do like these, a lot of them don't amount to more than running around in a huge circle and talking to a bunch of people.
So you're the new escort the girls have been
A
talking
lot of
about.
run and talk to a bunch
You've
of
already
people
been sent
quests.
off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her
Ooh, a
time.
super simp.
Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get
A level
scared.
10 Klingon,
She
man.
thought about
A
saying
super simp.
something. The dame was so proud of her for
The
how much
clinginess.
she knew, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison.
I mean, you're already down bad when you're like paying for booty. So
He tried to sneak into our room enough times.
it's the beginning of the end.
Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison.
You probably got it from a woman for being a creep.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I'm just saying, he probably got that scar on his eye from a woman for being a creep. Like she smashed his head with a cup. Hit him in the face with a glass or something, you know?
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword?
At least he didn't call me a filthy branded.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames?
Got the mark of Khaleesi,
Might I
man. What you
trouble
gonna
for
do?
Some assistance. You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the Dane among my acquaintances.
It's a very masculine name.
I have business beyond these
Yeah.
walls, but the guards have grown somewhat
Mm.
suspicious of
I'd name my
goings
son
and goings
Etienne.
of late.
Why not?
I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who
I mean,
better
shit.
than someone in the employ of the Vale's
Listen to my name.
proprietors? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued
He means
clients.
talk to them
There are 3 in total.
about
A
stuff.
grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need
I
only
love that
mention
word.
the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
I don't trust that. I don't trust him. I don't like the way he grins with his face. You know, when you ask someone if if the thing they just handed you was dangerous, and they look at you like this, you give it back to them and you leave. As a former courier, I can tell you that's standard procedure, man. If somebody gives you a package to deliver and it's ticking, you can hand it back. You can refuse the delivery.
I am but a nameless weaver of song, who would warm the hearts of the good folk of this town with such humble cloth as the muse might permit me to make. Greetings. You are one of the dames chosen, I see. Me. I am but a nameless weaver of song, who would warm the hearts of the good folk of this town with such humble cloth as the muse might permit me to make.
It's a beautiful way to say that, you know, you make music for the people that want to hear it. If he's playing this song right now, you know, good on him.
That's the day done then. Drinks and the veil.
How about the veil, then drinks?
Speed up.
Do there. Fancy a drop of the spices from the far
Fresh fish, all from the Sea of Grace this very morn.
But can I eat it?
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming.
Wow.
All right, quickly now, before the guards.
That's all I needed to say.
That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The guards find
Absinthe.
out, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of
Well,
course.
excuse us. Love it, man. So Etienne's got a mead plug. You gotta love it. And a weed plug.
I have no business with.
So I'm going to the liquor monger,
I have business with
the
you.
herbalist,
A package. Fresh
The
from
herbalist.
master's table. I do not know. Where is the merchant?
picking up his drinks,
Guards won't be paying him
his
or
smokes.
affairs any mind. Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
If the next person is called a mushroom cultivator, I'm gonna go nuts because it's like, really, now he's just tripping.
This is lighter than usual. Brandon, if I discover you have played me
What?
false, I can always take it back. You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it. And
One of them
get
had
out
to
of
be
my
an
sight.
asshole, I guess. I guess one of them had to suck.
Cigars. Those cigars are worth more than.
See how cigars was in italics? That means that those are not really cigars. That means that my man is imbibing on the devil's cabbage. Ifrit's prime crop. You feel me?
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard, but this here'll make 'em less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
They may not like branded, but they all speak the language of
You
money.
can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Cigars, perfume.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Some of those expensive tastes.
Yeah.
The question is, how can they afford to maintain them?
That's...
I suppose there's only one way to find out.
That's the day done then.
What the hell?
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if either of us needs to brush up on our swordcraft.
He wouldn't doubt our swordcraft if he'd seen us stand a row last night.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale then.
What do you think? Nothing like a quick tumble on another man's coin.
What's up with you?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found him.
Oh my god, it's a revolving door of side quests.
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
What do you need?
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Exactly.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
I appreciate the honesty.
crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well. You look like you need a rat.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Sergeant's got it in for us two.
Hey, you lost or something?
Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies.
I'm just passing through.
Don't bloody believe
Yes, I am, fool.
We're in the moon and
Do
stars.
something.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the
Thought he
Emperor's
knew
fires?
clout.
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Brandy? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
They really think they want the smoke. They really think they want the smoke. Let's get it.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Nah, fam. I want all problems.
Just so you know.
I want all problems. No peace.
Guess you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
All right. All right. All right. Yo, let's get this going. Let's get this going.
Now, let's get the measure of
Let's
it,
get this
shall
going.
If that's what you want.
we? Cocky bastard. All right, let's be.
Come on. All this talking. All this exposition.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pound.
Pause.
Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
It's over.
All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other.
I mean, was he serious?
What the hell are you playing
Was
at,
he
Leon?
serious?
So it's a real challenge.
Was he serious?
Fine.
Does he not know that flames shoot out of my ass?
Let's have some fun, shall we?
Ooh, hello. He blocks.
By knowing when to hold my tongue.
Ooh.
Start.
Hello. Why are you still talking shit like you're actually winning this fight, fool? What is happening? This was embarrassing. This was shameful. What are you doing? See? Racism.
Can I go now?
This was like challenging...
Gregor's gash. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
I mean... I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
He's still a branded. Let's hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
Case in point, they show that they deserve all of the bollocking.
Riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
They deserve all the bollocking.
Do us a favour.
All of it.
If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in.
You didn't get any hits in. What are you talking about? He got his ass burnt. You got juggled. Like, they really saw this dude sprout horns out of his head and said, you know what, I'm going to challenge him to a fight.
Surly bastard, but he had our number, all right. Extra drills it is, then.
Hey man, reality checks, you know?
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it? What do you think?
Hold on, hold on. I have one more bearer to deliver to. Isn't that the person?
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Yo, kick him in the face, break his nose, and then go, whoops, looks like I'm gonna have to do this a little bit longer. Dickhead. You know. I just... What an asshat.
Yeah, on second thought, maybe don't mention this to the dame. We wouldn't want you getting into trouble for
Nah, don't backpedal.
I have something for you.
Hello. Is she literally just standing there heating up already heated coals? Like, are you cooking something? Not unless her job.
From the Chamberlain.
Not unless her job is to be the
Thank
furnace,
you.
in which case, you know, I'm just very insensitive.
You need to leave. Now. Please.
Damn, excuse me.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames!
She was not stoking for like
And
30
you,
seconds, bro.
If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Clive is so respectful. Clive is a much bigger man than a lot of men would have been in that moment. I'll tell you that much. Why does it keep walking me back over to this doofus? Oh, is he the last mistreated bearer? I've seen this.
You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you.
Oh, this guy is still an asshole. I get it. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. It looks like you need it.
Had to wait for him to leave, I guess. Oh, no. No! Give this man his food, you heathen.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
This man sounds broken.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones.
This man needs help.
And what of your own hurts?
Feed this man.
Don't wait.
Feed him now.
That's what my hunger. Thank you.
Wow, they really broke this one.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That's so sad. Just over here, just dunking me in the... Just dunking me in the molasses of oppression. I feel terrible already. To see that man have so little regard for himself, you know? It hurts.
Alright. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business. Though not my own. The Chamberlain
trick
put
question?
me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northrich's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Much.
Gives you faith, though.
Much is good.
Doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Oh, Clive, always the modest one, aren't you? Always. Man of the people he is. That was still mildly upsetting. Etienne, what's good? Tell me things.
Ah, you have returned.
Yeah.
I believe these are yours.
I mean, all of them, right? His weed, his smokes, his expensive perfumes.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
I mean, it's clearly going to the brothel tonight. Clearly.
Would you be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
Shifty smile.
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After
indeed.
all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk,
What, like
our
fingers?
friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce
Bollocks.
here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market.
Chocobo don't have...
The scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you. as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you evaded me.
I like that chocobo teeth analogy. That's cute. That was very cute. Because as we all know, chocobo don't. Chocobo don't have teeth. All right, so I'm a little quested out. Whatever that other quest is like 600 yards away, it's not getting done. It's not getting done, fam. Nah, see, you can't fast travel back here, which means I would have to run like a beast, and I'm not doing that.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. Where's the dame's brooch? One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
One word from me, you get no more a. You get no wop, fam.
His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though. On account of him being in war.
That's so sad.
A few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant.
Loose lips at the thought of no booty. Loose lips.
Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme.
Hit him right in the brothel. Hit him right where it hurts.
Falls there nigh on every night.
No violence. No violence needed. No deception. Just straight up, hey, you mess with me, you're not getting any bleeps. No cheeks for you, sir.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to
No
be seen.
pancakes, no flapjacks.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate.
Oh, well, I mean,
such as you.
that's a huge change from everywhere we've been so far.
Who owes me a favor, more than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Like, that's actually hilarious. Okay. Well, we're not going all the way out there for that. I'll tell you that much. At least I hope not.
Think I might see you tonight.
So what I'm looking for is in Northreach. Alright, yeah. Let's untangle this story spaghetti just a little bit. Let me knock these things out. This is wild. Let's find the end point of this.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up?
Master Quentin will never forgive me. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quentin's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quentin will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quentin commands, as do we all. And Master Quentin commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Hopefully this will be enough.
How did the grocer know his... Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly?
Satisfied munching. It's great.
Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
I mean, hey, don't get them used to this. I mean, eventually you're gonna have to pull your own weight, okay? You're gonna have to work the fields. You're gonna have to, you know, hey, don't tell them that.
What happens to
It's
us
not
now?
slavery if you're tilling your own crops, okay? But I'm glad we've given them hope. Love button. Excellent. Ugh. Exterminate the pests infested. And this is the thing that kind of sucks. And I am complaining, but you should be able to unprioritize quests and keep them off your screen. It should be that easy, but you can't. It just reprioritizes them. Unprioritize it. It's wild that it's not a glitch. It's not a glitch we fixed yet. Ugh, I really have to go out there to do this. I guess the only answer is to just not pick up any more side quests, which kind of bites. You know, I love side quests. But not if I can't just stack them up and then tackle them when I want. Because if I don't, they're just going to build up on my screen like a disease. You know? I don't have OCD, but it's very annoying to just see it there like that.
Shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Taking up valuable UI space, like you're covering my graphics. Oh god.
There, boy. Get him. Get him, boy. It's over. Over here.
Woo!
Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Oh, good lord.
Get him. Get him, boy.
The fucking overkill is wild. Let's go.
There, boy. Stay down.
That's beautiful. The last frame is him just stomping on a bug. While screaming and stay down.
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man know.
Oh, that was fun.
It's looking to be a fine harvest.
Run faster, you fool.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
But how did the grocer know his daughter
That's
had been
cute.
stealing up?
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotan Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door.
Okay.
The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see.
What a noble, kind man Clive is.
And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Okay, no more side quests. We're done with side quests. You know, I've never been up here, actually. And thus did Grieger summon together her 72 spirits of light and tell them the holy heralds. She would send and tell them of the holy herald she would send to her world below, where there was much strife and suffering, for which she wept. Rejoice, she said, for my heralds who are a part of me and who are me shall be as bread unto the starving and as water unto the thirsty, and shall bring light where there is only darkness. Ooh. Interesting. Who are a part of me and who are me.
Rejoice, my children, for we are the chosen, blessed with the everlasting grace of the goddess.
I don't trust any congregation you can access through a trapdoor.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
Safe, but at least now it's possible.
Whoops. I don't understand. Where is more? Oh, is it in Northreach? Excuse me.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
Literally where I am right now. I'm such a doofus.
That's the day done then.
Why won't you let me? Alright, let's find a way around.
Drake's Head. Ain't a sight more beautiful in the realm, I
Think I might see you tonight?
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Bertrand was a loyal patron of the Vale, until his appetite exceeded his means. Now he is loyal to me. Bertrand was a loyal patron of the Vale, until his appetite exceeded his means.
Did one of them get on the scent?
The Dame may have given you leave to walk freely about Northridge, but one step outside these walls, and you're just another branded, with a target on his back.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
You see it too, then? Not just me bleary eyes playing tricks on me.
If you mean the waves stopped at full crest, then yes, I do. How could I miss the bleeding thing?
Yeah. I swear I just saw a post from Susie Hunter about this thing. There's a whole chunk of dialogue addressing it, like these two rednecks up on the hillside. I think the speculation is that it's Leviathan. Could it be Leviathan? Why can't I find my way out of this place? This is so annoying. I am not fighting those birds.
You
I don't know, this seems vaguely important.
Watchtower. Should be well stocked.
There we go.
You're not one of us.
They gotta give you a chocobo or something at some point in this game, because this is wild. Running this on foot is wild to me. As much as I would love to, I will not be picking up these side quests. Could not pay me any gil right now. Right now, at least.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Weren't expecting any new Brandon until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
If even a grain is missing, the collectors will have my head on a pike.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Alright, now what does this guy know?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
And his balls immediately shrank.
The good lady's servant.
Immediately shrank. Instantaneously shrank.
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame.
Again, at one, just as soon as they hear the Dame's name, they'll give up names, places, locations. They'll drop the pin.
Helpful.
That's wild. The rapturous loyalty that she inspires in these random men. Heck, and women. Nah, let's keep running this way.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Get him, boy! There, boy! Sick him, Torgal! Here! Get him, boy!
Got him. Cheesy ass.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman.
Oh no. Was I too late?
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatien.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Yeah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's gonna... We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Well, that's kind of sad. Always bites when it ends up not working out, you know?
If it was a... You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
She's really understanding about this, you know?
I believe it was yours.
At least she's not ruthless.
Thank you for returning.
At least she didn't shrug it off as a nothing loss.
See that it has a place on her pyre.
I don't see that Isabel would. Alright, so we've got one of you. Now we just need a couple thousand more of you, and you know. Branded and muggles, you know, can just live in harmony together.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you again.
After it.
Because you
Branded until the new moon.
you gotta pet the dog, baby.
Did you tell her, the dame, how I helped to find the girl? You wouldn't have without me, you know.
Yeah, dude, I told her everything.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
The pleasure houses. I love the way every new area gets an establishing shot. I remember Destiny was really good at doing that. The first time you visit a planet, you'd always have this very elaborate cutscene of you landing there for the first time. Hello.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
I mean, I don't think they have soundproofing in your time. Pretty sure that's some poor Branded's job. Can you imagine?
So then, how do we proceed? We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
We like stop interspersing these moments with sounds of.
If you wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
I think so. I think that's a very correct assessment.
to leave us to die when our bodies are spent.
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic?
It does stand to reason. Y'all are treated like appliances.
Our fate means nothing to them. No. This isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried. But nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the
They can call me Mary Poppins for all I care.
That'll do me.
Might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
There's a couple of side quests going, but nothing too pressing. So I think I'm just gonna run straight to the next story mission. Let's get it. You've reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Oh wow, excuse me. No, don't. There's side quests I've left on the table. I feel messed with. I won't be able to return.
The tavern. It's done.
What?
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone.
Why do you sound like
I
Sophie
saw
Turner?
What was happening. I slipped out the back. I should have stayed.
This girl sounds like Sansa.
Oh, please help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that blade. Let's get this over with. You know what? Don't let them get away.
I mean, come on.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
Hope they got me some brownie points with the right
He is
people.
the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you.
We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants wouldn't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
Oh, that's cute. Once again, another little, you know, a little point A, point E, point B. Talk to this person, talk to this person mission.
There he is, the man of the hour. You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your
Please
praises.
don't challenge me to anything.
Takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Viceroy. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me rambling on. Thank you again, and, take care of yourself.
Well, gonna have to clean up some of these side quests, I'm sorry.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
The reports from Eastpool are...
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival.
So beat him up, fool.
No. I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't. Unless they won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
There's a commotion in the main hall.
Oh well. That's not openable. No.
It's never this late.
What is never this late? What does he mean?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lostwing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
You're the goat at your service. Well, at the hideaway service, anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all. Me? the way I see it.
I owe him, and so I help him look after the ledgers as well as reading through all the reports coming in from our allies across the Twins. And if it sounds like someone out there needs our help, I make a note so I can point any willing volunteers in the right direction. Excellent.
So, what'd you say?
Excellent.
Anything catch your eye?
Oh, that's so good. Anyway.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
Hotel, mate. Turnips for supper. That'll be enough for me.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
There'll be none left for me.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Can I have another cup, Teddy?
How many have I had? Don't tell me. Turnips for supper again.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. I've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I don't suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
for you? Did Master Quentin summon you?
The shad's all salted and smoked.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. And he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up? Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
I wouldn't say safe, but at least now it's possible.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
The clearing where we were attacked. It's not far from here.
Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
Give them all you've got, boy.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
That'll be enough for today.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been seen? Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
I better go and get rest.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just... Oh. There you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents
families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
I
lot of you. There's still work to...
You, branded, here, now! You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy! Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him!
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast. Told you, my boy is being attacked. He's not far from here, over towards the coast. Go on and help him, damn you!
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
What if I can help it? Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Don't let them get away. Get him.
You lose.
supposed to kill Wolfie. You're supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
You, Brandy, come here. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
All victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Huh. You know, and on that note, I agree. With all of our side quests side-quested, and the main quest just in sight, just straight ahead of us. It's right there. It's right there. I feel like I've done everything that needs to be done here. I think we got it. Yep, looks like we got all the side quests out. Alright. Yeah. And I think from here, all we have to do is sneak into Oriflame-Danga. Which we will absolutely do tomorrow. Because side quests. I cannot believe this entire thing was nearly all side quests. But you know what? Par for the course. I ain't mad about it. I will absolutely, though. See you tomorrow. On tomorrow's expert playlist. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the lurkers. Thank you for everyone who stopped by and cheesed and said what up. I'll catch you later.